Do you want to avoid having to do the embarrassing punishment for finishing dead last in your fantasy league? Then avoid drafting these 5 rookies this year. So let's go ahead and start out strong. Don't draft Travis Hunter. Now, while he is widely regarded as a two-way phenom player, purely in my opinion, right now he's just slightly above average in both positions. And you can look at the statistics from last season and kind of see that. And based off practice footage, he just looks like he's going to struggle out the gate. Now, granted, that is just practice footage, and things could be very different in-game. And while he is a phenomenal athlete, and I have no doubt that he will adapt in the league, I think it's just going to be a rough year one. But I think the other aspect that we really want to take a look at this year is which side of the ball is he going to play. I know starting out, he's going to play mostly offense, but that could change as the season goes on. So for me, he's a skip this year, but if he stays on offense or it looks like he's going to play offense next year, that's when I'd look to take him. Now, in second, we're going to take a look at Luther Burden. He's a very talented athlete right out of Mizzou. Now, word out of the Bears camp is they're very high on Luther Burden. He's got a lot of skills and a lot of talents that could really fit in the NFL. You pair that with a talented QB like Caleb Williams, and you have a recipe for a possible success. However, I'm going to say skip him at least early in the draft. While many believe he'll be a sleeper pick, and I'm not totally disagreeing with that, I don't think he's somebody you want to start your draft out with. My biggest reason for that is the Bears are still the Bears. It just feels like they find ways to lose games or have bad games when nobody else can. But maybe late in the season, if he's there, you have injuries, he's one I would look at and just see. But I'm kind of comping him to A.D. Mitchell for the Colts last year. In third, we're going to talk about Jackson Dart. And listen, he was a very controversial pick for many people. I, for one, thought it was a good pick. I think he's very talented. And I think these skills showed in the SEC over the last few years. He was playing and cooking against several really top-tier defenses. Main thing here with Jackson Dart is I don't expect him to get much, if any, playing time this year, barring an injury. Now, if injuries appear, it looks like he's going to start playing, and you need a QB, then I'd take him. But for right now, out the gate, I would just wait on Jackson Dart, give him time to develop. Fourth, we're going to talk about another wide receiver who is very, very talented, but he actually went undrafted. I'm talking about no other than Isaiah Bond. And it kind of seems like a no-brainer. He's not with a team right now. And honestly, everybody kind of thought he was going to get drafted. But he has off-field issues that he's currently trying to work through and figure out. But what I will say is if he does end up on a team and somebody does sign him and he works his way up the depth chart to the active roster, I would look at him on the waiver wire or in free agency. And the reason for this is he's just a talented receiver. We saw this at Alabama and we saw this at Texas. If given the shot, I really think he'll flourish in the NFL, but we got to wait and see what happens with those off-field issues. Now, rounding it out home, I'm not taking Dylan Gabriel. And it's nothing against Dylan Gabriel personally. I think in Oregon, he showed he's a very capable quarterback, despite questions about his size. But personally, I just think the Browns are a mess. The Browns have a QB room deeper than most people's running back room, and there's really no clear answer as to who's going to not only start, but also be the QB that they want to develop for the franchise in the future. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but I just don't think he's somebody I'm taking on draft day because of this. So what about y'all? Who are you skipping? Who are you picking up? Am I wrong? Let's talk about it down below.